When I read history about people of color, it is like reading obituaries. Petra Herrera fought in the Mexican Revolution, leading an all-female military battalion, and when I read her cause of death, maybes, and perhaps, in some says, greet the page. It is not the first time I find ghosts in pages or internet sites. I wonder if ghosts still fight battles after death, or if they settle in dirt roads, or bullets, or uncertainty. My mom tells me stories of dead people. All I know of my family before me come in the form of eulogies shared at dinner time. One of the first stories I heard was of my uncle, who feels more like a ghost to me, how he went walking down the mountain and never came back. I wonder if his footprints are still on the trail, if the bag of fun he carried still rots there, has fossilized and turned into the image of my uncle. The bodies of these stories settle into the funeral parlor of my ear. There they are dressed and prepped for burial. I sit and squirm in the pain of ghost mysteries, of lost souls. When I put a pen to paper, their graves settle into my gums. My off-white teeth slates become grave markers. Have you ever had your teeth turn into tombstones? Indication of another dead, another lost story. In dreams, there will be flashes of color in my mind. The ghosts I know like to give me a light show. They like to show me their colors. My abuela came to me in a dream, said she was orange, and when I woke up, I saw orange everywhere. I hope she knows I was happy to see her. I deal with restlessness by speaking this piece, by showing my teeth when I yell. Dead people turn into poetry, and I wonder how I can make an audience come alive when my mouth has turned into a cemetery. My tongue unearthing the bones of a past I never knew, but somehow feel entitled to, makes me feel like I'm playing necromancer with my words. Each letter a spell that will do everything but bring them back. But I keep saying these poems like incantations, hoping they do. When my piece is over and the scores are up and gone, the spirits that live in my poetry settle back into my mouth, back into my graveyard gums, not to be seen or heard until I call on them. In my bedroom, my altar sits by my bed. There are candles and skulls and orange everywhere. My abuelo has told me he is blue. My uncle says he is green. I never knew Petra Herrera, but she is red. They are all colors in my sacred space, and even in death they are vibrant and alive and with me. And when I write poetry about them, I wonder if I am paying homage or if I am uprooting their graves and disturbing the dead.